What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a little bit of a bonus of the Inner City Geeks podcast. It's Steve here, and I got with me today some people that are gonna be part of something that's gonna be pretty dope, something that's gonna be awesome, something that like I'm super excited for, and also people that are with me today are super excited for. Joe Riv is gonna be an action film that's gonna be coming out very soon. It's gonna be screening at a festival, right? In the next couple of
Yes,
days.
sir.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Under
screening
this
at a
month.
festival in the next couple of days. Yeah, and so with me today, I got Danny Rivera or Danny Limelight.
Mi gente.
That we know. Yes, I got LeQuan Bennett with us as well.
How's it going?
Yes, and I got LoudMouf over here too.
Yes, sir, Ski.
So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's going today?
Mr. Jacko, we doing good. I'm doing good, Papa. Thank you for asking. Thank you for bringing me on to talk about the film.
Absolutely. It's I'm glad that you actually went out and actually, you asked for people to to see who would want to actually do these interviews with you. And I was like, yo, I've been a fan, so I might as well go out and ask if I was open, if they were open to have me at least do this.
Definitely.
I've been doing podcasting for like a good 6-7 years or so. And like it's different when you're actually interviewing somebody that you're necessarily like that you are a fan of. Like I'm a fan of yours, and I'm a fan of of film in general. Like I fucking love film. Like the for the most part, a lot of things that we do on the show is actually talk about film and TV and a lot of pop culture stuff. So we talk about the John Wicks and we talk about all the Marvel stuff and all the stuff. And so like the fact that you actually are working on something that kind of brings joy to me. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's see if we can actually get something going on here.
Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Most definitely. So where do I start? Like as far as this film. So tell me a little bit about this movie.
So Joe Riv, he's a killed in action operative.
Okay.
Who comes back home after 3 years, everybody thinking he's dead, to avenge the death of his sister. His sister was killed at a nightclub. She was at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person.
Okay.
And as a result, she's murdered. And so Joe comes back home to find out who did it. And, he tries to get some help from LeQuan Bennett's character, which is Detective Jacobs. And I'll let LeQuan talk about Detective Jacobs.
Yeah.
All right. So, Detective Jacobs, has his history with Joe Riv. They were brothers in arms, right? Back in the day. And like you said, comes in for help, trying to sort out what's going on, right? He's a detective now, and let's Joe Riv know what he's got so far, because he's been kind of looking into it and all. But for Detective Jacobs, I wanted the humanity to be there in the form of, this is somebody close to Jacobs, who we thought was gone, who we had no closure for whatsoever, just appearing out of the blue. It's like family,
right?
And that's kind of the point of view that I gave the character. And at the same time, he's a professional. He's trying to perform his duties as a law enforcer as best as possible. So it's a little bit of conflict when it comes to that, and
of course
Joe Riv's methods.
You try not to be as much of a vigilante, than you try to serve and protect, but you don't want to go too crazy with everything else at the same time.
Exactly.
I definitely like the way the character was written. Was, like he said, the humanity, but not wanting to cross over into that the anti-hero or the vigilante role, and that was definitely Joe Riv's character. He was he went vigilante style, because he feels that the police, the detective, and his people weren't doing the job fast enough to find out who did it, and so he takes matters into his own hand, and from there on, it's just nonstop ass whippings for everybody involved with the death of his sister.
Yeah, and it looks really cool. Like from what we've seen in the trailer, it actually looks really, really, really dope. Like I like what they did with. I like what you guys did with the trailer. It looks really cool.
That's a Creative Lab. Saif Al Sharif. Okay. He did the coloring, you know, the VFX, and he also put the trailer together for me. So I want to give a special shout out to Saif Al Sharif from Creative Lab. They're on Instagram, creativelab1com, and he did his thing with that, man. He put that thing together. Love everything that I wanted to see in it. He gave it to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So LoudMouf, what is your like role in the movie or in this film?
I played the biggest role in the movie. I play the biggest role in the film. You know what I mean? I'm entertainment.
Nice.
No, but in all seriousness, I am entertainment in the film. I'm the DJ in the film in multiple scenes, as well as, you know, one of my songs that just premiered today, Pop It, you know, featuring DJ Drama and King
DJ Drama, that's a big flex.
Yeah, big flex. Featuring DJ Drama is a part of the soundtrack to Joe Riv.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. Yeah,
as soon as the film opens up, man, we're in a club, strippers dancing, shaking their ass, people having a good time. The first song that you hear is Bop It, spinning on the ones and twos. So it was pretty awesome to have a fellow veteran like LoudMouf, who's a former Marine Corps sergeant. They've served this country for 5 years. He came out, he offered his assistance. He brought his DJ equipment. He brought his, you know, his passion. And, you know, we shot the whole film in one day. It was on set.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hours. He was on set 16 hours, and the whole time, you know, whenever we had breaks, he was spinning music to keep everybody's energy up. And I appreciate him so much for that.
Hell yeah, that's
LoudMouf
awesome.
Looks like he's at a party right now. He's got lights.
Oh man, this is the stove. It's always jumping. It's always jumping.
You gotta keep it popping. You gotta keep the party moving.
Energy. That's how I always keep the energy coming.
Absolutely.
Something, you know what I mean? The lights, they got the incense burning. You know what I'm saying? I got the speakers, the sounds, the mic.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like I always need to have music playing in my ears for the most part. Like either it's music or podcasts that I'm listening to, and I always need to have something going like all day. Like it's never anything like that I'm not listening to. Even when I'm sleeping, I'll have like the light jazz station. You know, like I'm falling asleep. But besides that, most of the time, it's a catchy thing to go to. But besides that, like for most part, I'm all over everything. So it's always good to have all the musics and all the entertainment to, you know, keep you focused on your everyday thing.
Absolutely, agreed.
Oh yeah. So what made you actually work on this? What was some of your thoughts into actually getting this project to get off the ground?
So originally I had been doing short films for a while during the pandemic and even before, like little projects here and there, working with, you know, LeQuan and I worked on a couple little things, you know, and just was constantly trying to stay busy. Wrestling had stopped for me for a while because of the pandemic. So I decided, you know, when I was in New York Film Academy going to school for acting, you know, I was taking a screenwriting class on the side. I've always loved creativity and writing. So I was writing stuff. And, you know, Mico Saad, the director of the film, he's an Egyptian award-winning filmmaker. His films has won at several film festivals and stuff like that. He's won Best Actor, Best Director, Best Producer, little things here and there. You know, I say little things, but they're not easy to do. It's not easy to win.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, and he was like, man, you write so much for so many other people. Because I would always write for other people and just give myself like a little something, you know. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you need to write something to showcase everything that you can do because you're super talented. And so, you know, I love action films, you know, Jason Statham, Keanu Reeves, Denzel Washington. Those are my favorites, you know. And this film, definitely, I drew inspiration from John Wick, you know, and I drew inspiration from some of Jason Statham's films and some of the stuff that Denzel did in Equalizer. And so, you know, I put it together and I came up with Joe Riv and, you know, just making sure that the fight scenes was all very realistic, like you see in the John Wick and the Equalizers. You know, you got the arm versus unarmed manipulations, the weapon on weapon, knife on knife, the hand to hand combat, you know, the jujitsu throws, stuff like that, judo throws. There was a lot of things in the film, even the real life tussling back and forth. You know, when you got a bigger guy dragging around someone who's not as big. You know, we try to keep it as real as possible. We had glass props, you know, bottles, you know, bricks. But there's a bunch of stuff that we had in this film, and just the creativity of the fights, you know, it was all, you know, very well thought out of it. A lot of it came from, you know, the Marine Corps martial arts program syllabus, teaching all the stuff that I taught as a Marine Corps martial arts instructor. And then a lot of it came from my wrestling psychology as well.
Yeah. Yeah, wrestling is everything. You find wrestling in just about anything, whether it's movies, whether it's TV, whether it's real life. You basically, you got to find out where it all fits in some way, in some way, shape, or form.
Facts.
Yeah. So, what are some of your backgrounds, you guys? LeQuan, what else do you like to do on other than acting in film and stuff like that? I know you before we started, you were talking about voiceover and stuff.
Yeah. So I've done a bit of voiceover myself. I have a lot of fun with it. I do read, but I guess, like I was saying, things are more conversational now. So it's a little bit more accessible for anybody who wants to step in. So I've always been a huge fan of film myself.
Okay.
And storytelling. I've studied some martial arts, karate, kendo. I was actually in the army myself.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, what else do I do? I've just been working so much, just trying to
forget, yeah.
Just trying to cast this net, catch as many jobs as I can. I've done some stunt work. That's actually how I got started.
Okay.
But yeah, that's dude. I'm in work mode right now. I'm having trouble thinking about like hobbies and stuff right now. It's crazy.
Oh man.
How about you, LoudMouf? What you got?
Oh man, what do I like to do? I love to work. I DJed for 5 years. I was DJed overseas in Japan. I DJed in California. I DJed in clubs. I DJed in backyard. I DJed in house parties. So it's like, I love the nightlife. I'm a huge fan of the nightlife and music. I love music. That's why I started pursuing music on a scale that I am right now. I am to be the best, and I'm gonna be the best. So, like I said, I think performing is what got me into acting. I want to start pursuing acting. And then when Danny hit me up and was like, he needed a DJ, I was like, oh man, like the stars aligned and the staff looked it up, and then the sun beam hit it and it hit the chest, and I went to the chest. You know what I mean? It was like perfect timing. It's like perfect timing. I was like, oh man, this is dope. I get to be a DJ and in the movie, and I was like, it's always something that I want to pursue. Like, not many people even might know this, but I want to be a musician until my 30s, and then I want to pursue acting, and everything just worked out. Okay.
And what's crazy is that, like, at no point when I was trying to get him to come out and play this role of this DJ was I like, if you do this for me, I'll put your song in the film. Like, it was never like that. It was like, I need you for this, bro. Like, hook it up, da 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 da. And he was there. He didn't ask for nothing. He was there the whole day, 16 hours. Not once did he play any of his songs. Nothing like that. He just came out, and then afterwards, in post production, I was like, yo, send me your song, but don't release it until the trailer drops.
Nice.
Perfect timing. And here he is, the director himself, award-winning fiction filmmaker, Mico Saad.
What's up?
Of Joe Riv, I4 Productions owner. And this is the man right here that helped bring all of Joe Riv together.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Mico?
Oh, good. What's up, LeQuan? LoudMouf is good.
What's up, Mico? How you doing?
Wow, Steve, thanks for having us, man.
Oh, no doubt. Anytime. I'm always here. Like, I always like spreading the word of pretty much everything. Like, what I tend to do, like, especially on my show, like, I'll talk about the weekly geek news and stuff like that, and then like I'll wind up throwing out music that comes out every single week. And some people, sometimes they'll flag me for it, but like other times I'm like, I just want people to know about music. I love music, so I figured I'd do the same thing. Especially I love movies and stuff too, so like I always want to talk about that. So that's something that always interests me, and I'm like always like to spread the news, spread the word.
That's amazing, man. I love music is my passion too, and luckily for us, we were honored to have like 2 premieres for song premieres in the film. One for LoudMouf, which is Puppet, and it was released just today, but it was in the like big time. So shout out to LoudMouf, my brother. And the second one was Rivera Rashad with his song like Whole a Lot of Drip, and it was just performed in the club scene. So we kind of like especially Danny He knows a lot. Like his cousin is making this song for the trailer. Somebody else is making song for the club scene. LoudMouf is taking pop. It was just with the opening scene of the film. It was just a whole collaborative, like musician and like film together. It's crazy, bro.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's always good to have that collaborative minds everywhere.
Yeah, and sorry to cut you, but like the person who made actually the music for the film, the score, he was in London. He did the whole thing from London. It was great to have like people from different part of the world work on the film.
That's awesome. That's also the benefit of the internet now. Instead of waiting days for things to get from to overseas and stuff like that. So it's always good to have everything easily accessible all the time.
I look. To be honest, our life has changed forever.
Oh, absolutely.
With everything, technology is changing every second. There's people actually now in Silicon Valley, they changing our life every couple of seconds. So,
absolutely.
We're in a good time, and I just want to I want to send Danny a message. So I'm gonna send you a message quickly. So sorry if I just minimize.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Just because I want to talk about you, but I don't want you to hear. I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. But I'm just gonna let Danny read whatever I just sent him. So like this, it doesn't appear that it's staged.
Yo, Mico.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna read it out loud directly from Film Freeway. Dear Mico, this is an automated email to notify you that Action on Film International Film Festival and Writers Competition 2020 and 2021 has updated the judging status of your submission of Joe Riv to finalist.
Nice.
Yes,
congratulations on your finalist status. For your convenience, the official acceptance letter is in its entirety in the following link. Please read the acceptance letter. From Del Weston and Teresa Weston, Action on Film's Mega Fest Festivals. We're going to Vegas.
Yeah. Congrats. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's really freaking cool. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's exciting, man.
And this festival, like, actually, it's one of the biggest festivals on action, like films and stuff like this and figures from Hollywood. Like, it's crazy. Like, Dell, Robert, and all like those guys, they work always with like literally Jason Statham, Arnold, Stallone. It's crazy when you go and like it just you see so many people from the action industry, from the film industry, been seen all your life, and they're all in one place. And we just go into this place. I'm super grateful. I'm not the action guy, but I'm always.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Like I remember, dealing with a lot of people when I would go to Comic Cons back in the day. I used to go to like New York Comic Con all the time before I actually moved out to Tampa, and I would be there and I would see like all these people. And I'm like, oh my god, these people are like superstars and they know what they're doing. They've made a whole career out of just them interacting with other people that bring the craziness that's in their minds for everybody else to see.
They see it. Like, imagine this is some lyrics or some words written on a paper. Somebody has to bring that to life. It's just add memories, add like.
I'm so hyped right now.
Yeah, me too. I can't like my arms are shaking.
I'm so
crazy. I know, and this is just the beginning. Like, because everyone came. They're absolute 100%, and everyone was there like just on one man's like just hard. Everyone was trying, and we're grateful, obviously for whatever we did and whatever we going to do. And what can I say? There's so much.
It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah. And I'm ready for it. Those guys, one hell of an army, man. One hell of a team. All of this was done in one day.
I know he was telling us earlier a whole day of shooting. It's kind of
pandemic. So the good people, you can't get the good people at this point. Like you can't get like just the people who's like like the people before, you have 10 cinematographers to choose between. Now you have just one or two, so you're limited. The people are like, they don't want to do certain things. So because of it was just in the middle of the pandemic, and there was just kind of it made it more of a challenge, but yet again it was enjoyable because it made it what it is, you know. And while everyone was just at home doing good things and they should be at home, we just went out one day and we did something that we shouldn't do. But on, like, we were prepared. We just literally kept messaging people, and we have a group, all of us as a family, the film family, and we communicate all the time. And then he just always is like sharing, like, podcast, share whatever, anything to do with the film or anybody in the film in the group. And we kept like warning everybody, oh yeah, make sure it's corona, make sure you don't touch, make sure you wash. There was sanitized station, it was SAC protocol when it comes to all of the like kind of COVID stuff. But thank God we did it, and no one was just anything, and it was just a happy day.
That's awesome. That's always the best.
Thank God.
Hell yeah. Like I was mentioning before the show, like actually, like I worked WrestleMania and stuff like that because I have a part-time job, and one of the things that I did was you know, I had to make sure that everybody was, you know, covered up for the most part, and you know, and it was kind of bonkers to have, like, you know, so many people at one place at one time. So especially like after the fact that like there was supposed to be nobody out for the most part.
Yeah, we were.
Oh yeah.
Damn, it was in the beginning as well. Like we were crazy, but we were ready. We're hungry, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. People are hungry to actually get out and actually do the things that they actually enjoy.
Oh no, I think he was talking like not figuratively, like he might be really hungry.
So you're actually trying to eat.
Feed me.
I'm always hungry.
Savage.
Always hungry, but we're hungry for success too, and it's
absolutely.
That's the most important part, because like that's why I vowed with myself, like I would never, if I'm making a project, I would never attach anybody to my project who's not hungry. I don't mind how talented you are, because there's plenty of talented people, but you can have some talented person who's there, but he's not trying, or think he knows everything, or he think from his own this perspective or experience that he knows, and he doesn't know what he doesn't know. So it just all of this together, just about that. But if somebody have a heart on the project, no matter where they go, no matter how you guys fight, no matter how you guys like, no matter what, you know, he's doing it for the best purpose of the project. This is the kind of people I want to work with. It's not it was never about anybody else. It's not about it. It's about the product that we are making. Because if the product is good, we are good. If the product is bad, we all bad.
Right.
You know? So I think like just as important to have people who's hungry, people who just want to actually make something and good, not just something just so they can feel good about themselves, because there is a lot of people like that, especially in our industry, and then like, you know, because like you have to be a little bit vain if you are in like doing what we are doing. Like you have to kind of just, oh, show me, feel, I do all of this stuff. Everything is manageable once like everybody's goal, our eye in the prize, you know. We
absolutely
have one. So just that's why we were going. Do you know, like it was me, Danny, and we have like a Hollywood veteran action stunt coordinator, second unit director, and Nick Herms, who worked in 120 Hollywood movies, big studio movies, doing action alongside Brad Pitt and you name it, Angelina Jolie. And anyway, like we're just, that's why with me and Danny, I know Danny like wrote the film, and Danny was producing, Danny was there, Danny did all the stunts, all the fight, got the people together. But in the same time, we got Nick to do this for a reason. Danny could have done one, Nick done, but we just wanted at this point to give the film the best chance possible. It's okay if we have somebody with this experience who can execute the fight very well. So because they are good fights, we just need to film them right. Okay,
Yeah.
I have never filmed action before. I could have just say, okay, like I'm gonna take care of this and I'm gonna film. Like I filmed scene or action, but this is a whole film action, a whole fight and camera and coverage and stuff like this. At this point, if I am as a director thinking that I want to be calling the shots because that's how things should be, then you don't have a film. Yeah, you know, you just have a something that feed my ego and make me feel good about myself. And this is the kind of people that you don't work with, no matter how talented they are, because it's always gonna go around the same loop, you know. But at this point, I said no. Actually, to get this best chance, we have to get this guy in there. So we get Nick to do this because Danny's in there. Danny's more experienced than me with fights, but he's in the fight. So he can't be out. If he was out,
you gotta have somebody looking in.
Yeah. You know, somebody who's an expert, like fighter who actually fight for living and understand. Like Nick, not just fights for living and it's not fight. I don't mean fights for living, but as well know how to like make this into the filmmaking, the punches and all of this. We were blessed, you know, with everybody who came and lent a hand. You know, like each one of those guys, even here and the one who's not here, we were blessed. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I'm grateful. I can't say no more, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Definitely.
I'm glad you guys are putting this out because it's
always
good to have entertainment like that.
Should we roll the trailer? Can't follow
let's
that.
Roll it. Let's roll
the trailer. Mi gente, everybody listening. This is the official trailer for Joe Riv, starring myself, directed by Mico Saad. Amazing stunt performers like LeQuan Bennett, Nathan People, Dan Mastersons, actresses like Carla Mendez, Jasmine Cooner, Sarah Soler, DJ LoudMouf providing the music. Release on all streaming platforms today, but without further ado, let's roll the trailer for Joe Riv. Mi gente, here it is.
After it's been accepted to the one of the biggest actors, no question.
I thought we were brothers. It's been 3 years since I saw them put you in the ground.
Remove the mouse, bro.
Joe Riv, is that?
Who killed my sister?
I saw them bury you!
You have to go. I'm sorry, you have to go now.
Aren't you fucking dead?
And it's fire, baby.
Yes.
Nice.
That looks really cool. Like I'm excited. I'm excited to see the full feature. Excited to see where it's gonna go. Very, very exciting. Very cool.
It's a
Trailer created by Saif Al-Sharif from Creative Lab. Saif Al-Sharif did an amazing job with the trailer. I want to give him a special thanks for getting it out in time. Man, that's Joe Riv. That's the trailer.
Bro, the trailer, the film, and the festival.
Yes,
all
sir.
On the same day.
All on the same day. Film done, trailer done, submission, and the next day after submission, we get accepted. This is great for the team. This is great for everybody. I'm so grateful, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. It will be coming out soon, but first we need to go kick ass at the festivals.
Absolutely.
We're going to Vegas, baby.
We're going to Vegas, baby.
Yes. I wish you guys all the best. It's for it. You know, it's super exciting, super cool to actually have you guys, you know, say that. Oh yeah, it's actually gonna be in Vegas. One of the finalists for the festival is really cool. It's really dope. I feel honored, you know.
And the pleasure is ours, honestly, man. Honestly, thank you for your time and for the opportunity as well. Thank you, Danny, for arranging this.
Of course, man. Steve, thank you so much, Mr. Jackal, for bringing us on your show. Before I close out, I'm just gonna let everybody to hop on, promote their stuff real quick, whatever else they got going on, and their social media, starting with LeQuan.
So just got off of season 4 Snowfall. If you're not watching that, and you're missing out. If you want to see what I'm up to ever, you can catch me on Instagram at WindStriker007.
Nice. You're a spy.
LoudMouf.
He said that so slick. season 4 of Snowfall. But you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter, same handle at It's LoudMouf. Things I have on the future, I will be actually performing in Miami in November. So I'll be at a showcase for live music in November for $50,000. So I'll be out there. You know what I mean? Check my Instagram, tap in, stay tuned.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Mico?
Yeah, my name is Mico Saad. You can follow me anywhere on Mico Saad, the same. And other than that, I'm grateful again, and I'm happy. And there's more to be done, and already now working on a feature film, having Danny and playing an interesting character. LeQuan will be playing something there as well. You know,
nice.
LoudMouf, we gotta talk. You know, but yeah, like honestly, it's a horror feature film, and it's crazy. That's all I can say. And then he plays something that it's crazy, and I can't say no more now because like this, we'll make another podcast together.
Yes. Mi gente, you already know who it is. It's the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight, aka Joe Riv, the one and only. Yes. I just want to thank all these gentlemen for coming onto the show to promote the film, talk about what they got going on. You can follow me always on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Limelight. Make sure you're tuning into Mystic Jackal's podcast every week. Mi gente, show some love. For those of you, Joe Riv, go watch the trailer over and over and over on YouTube. Share it, tag your friends, let everybody know the trailer is out. You can catch me on almost any channel that you can watch wrestling on, Monday through Saturdays. You never know where I'm going to pop up next. AFK coming soon. Big horror film, featured film with Mico Saad. I'm just so thankful for the team, and I can't wait for y'all to see what's next.
Pop it. Pop it.
Pop it. Pop it's out right now. Streaming on all major platforms. So get you some.
Yes. Say it again. It's out now.
Yeah, it's out now. It's out right now on all major platforms.
Literally the song today.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Pop it.
Great guys, honestly, thank you again.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah. Thank you, no doubt.
Love.
Definitely, most definitely. Thank you, guys.
Have a good one. Bye.
Nice chatting with you, Steve. Take care.
Oh, definitely, bro.